Okay, so I'm quite excited to open this. So here we go, Chanel bag. And I picked this up from a Preloved reseller in Melbourne. And I saw it and messaged her and quickly arranged it so I pick it up. So here it is. So she gave me a Chanel bag too, which is nice. So I opened this when we met up, so it's wrapped a bit roughly with the ribbon. It's funny. She said she didn't have. She had the camellia, which is cool. So that was on, but it's not as sticky anymore. And she didn't have the full ribbon for this box, but she found two and then she stapled it together, which I don't know, for me, I thought it was really cute. Anyways, we met up. I checked the bag in front of the bank, and because it was such a quick purchase, you could say, we arranged it so we'd go to the bank. We share the same bank, so I was like, let's just go into the bank. I'll check the bag. Let's go into the bank, and we'll just do a transfer at the teller over the counter. So here's the ribbon, and then here's the box. And I was a bit naughty actually, because I said I wouldn't buy anything big, any big fancy purchases for a bit, like at least a month. Not that I do this super regularly, by the way. I've just been kind of into it. It's like I've been in this mode where I'm buying nice things, but mind you, like I don't have an unlimited supply of money, and this is not super regular. It's very thought out, but I thought the deal was too good to pass up, so we're here. Anyways, we were at the teller, and we're telling the lady what to do, like, I'll withdraw from my account, transfer it to her account. And she's like, oh, why are you doing this? And I'm like, I'm buying something off her. And she's asking all these questions. And then out of nowhere, this guy comes up from behind me and kind of taps me on the back and goes, will you be long? And I'm staring at him. I'm like stunned and trying to just process what he's saying and his face. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, pretty much, I was kind of blank. I just looked at him blankly. And then a bank staff from behind us came up and told the guy, like, hey mate, like something like, you're too close, you know, just please step back or something. And then he kind of, he stepped back, but I didn't watch him leave. And the lady who was buying the bag off, she was like, do you know him? Like, what just happened? Are you okay? And I'm just still stunned. Like, I'm kind of still stunned. I still haven't truly processed what happened, and I don't know what happened. Obviously, he wasn't right-minded, but I didn't really make him bad or wrong. It's just super weird. The guy from the bank came back and asked us if we knew him, and we're like, no. We're like, super weird. Everyone was just super weirded out. So that an interesting story to go with the purchase of this Chanel Preloved item. I don't know. I just had to tell that story because it's going to be forever associated with this bag as long as I have it. Anyway, here's the box. So I thought this was a really good deal, and had to snap it up. And I'm actually really surprised about the condition and everything about this. So here's the paper. So I got the original receipt as well, an authenticity card. So this is a 23 series. I'm learning about that. This is also my first Chanel bag, you could say. Bought some shoes recently, and I looked at the price of this from 2007. This was purchased in Sydney, Australia, and it's only slightly less than what I paid for it. So I'm pretty surprised because retail, it would be much more now. So that's awesome. And then inside is some stuffing paper, and this bag here is, there's a dust bag, and it's like this microfiber. It feels really nice. I didn't anticipate that. So I've seen it in person. Here it is again. Excited! I'm excited to play with it. So this is the Chanel Trendy Wallet on chain with the plaque here. And what's awesome about this purchase is that there is still the protective plastic on it. And there's still the protective plastic on the grommets on the inside, here and here, and here as well. And the corners are really clean. No, like, looking at it again, yeah, it's being kept unused pretty much. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. There's so there's some impressions from the zip on the bag from up here, which is typical. But yeah, like some really minor insignificant markings and paper. So I was very surprised, and I asked the seller, so she was selling it for someone else, or she bought it off someone else, and I was like, why hasn't it been used? And she just said that the previous owner just has lots of Chanel bags. Like, okay, but I'm curious how much she resold it for, because like I said, what I paid for it is only a tiny bit higher than the original price, and we know that Chanel has hiked up their prices a lot, so I don't get it. Anyways, I'm just rechecking. Yeah, the corners are really nice. So this is a dark pink, and I guess one thing is it's not as vibrant as my usual stuff. It's a bit dark. It's like quite a mature dark pink. So I'm just looking at this, and what I love about this compared to the classic wallet on chain is the CC chain lock. So I like how, you know, it's not a magnet or a rivet, and there's like this clear place that it's visible where the flap is supposed to sit over this, because I have some bags where it's the magnet, and what's awesome and annoying at the same time is that the magnet is way too strong. I've got a YSL bag, it's got one magnet, and I'm like, and every time I try to open it, I try to be careful as well, but I'm like, ugh, before I get off. And I have a lambskin metallic Dolce & Gabbana bag, and it's got two magnets, and the magnets are super strong, and I have nails, so I have to be really careful, like, and it's twice the effort. And I'm like, this is shit. So that's why I wanted the chain lock thing, because it's iconic and it's easier to open and close, in my opinion. And what I like about this also is that the chain is movable, so then it doubles up like this and looks like a bag. Looks like a Chanel bag and less like a wallet. It's just easy to change up the chain, to use it like an evening bag, or let's see, tucked in chain, use as a crossbody. So I like that easy maneuverability. actually didn't try it on when I picked it up, but apparently, so I'm 168 centimeters, about 5'6", and apparently this is good for my height. So it's actually pretty long even for me, but not too long. So I can imagine anyone shorter would find it annoying to use. So that's that on me. Oh wow. So yes, it's quite long. So apparently I have the height for it. And then maybe I'll get a base shaper. I've seen people use something to put inside the base to keep the bottom of it expanded as opposed to squished like this. But see how I go. But yeah, my phone, does my phone fit? I'm filming on my phone. Yes, yes it does. Oh, so cool. So it's got six card slots. Back, made in Italy. Because I even got the card in here still. Like the previous person who owned this, thank you for not using it. So inside is the gross. Oh, it's fabric. And then there's a zip pocket here, which is only this deep. To keep something secretive in there. So, I like the chain. It's I don't know, it's cute. It's thinner than I thought it would be. Maybe I'm comparing it to the classic flat bags. But yeah, it's a cute thin chain. Feels nice to hold. The gold hardware. What I did realize about this is that if I want to use it as a wallet only, it's tricky. Let's have a look. Like this. Maybe. What do you think? I could secure it on the inside and just hold it as a wallet. But I doubt I'll do that. And hopefully I won't do too many more crazy purchases, but no guarantees. Anyways, that's it. Yes, I just had to document this unboxing, so I'm gonna go admire my new Chanel wallet on chain now. Hee hee! But yeah, awesome deal, huh? Let me know if you have any questions. Cheers!